Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Tracy and this is A Girl with Plans. In today's video, we are gonna set up my 2023 goals planner. So if you guys saw my 2023 planner lineup video, which I will link down in the description below, I had initially planned on planning my goals planner into a planner with my catch-all, my fitness, and my wellness journals or planners. However, after doing some thinking, I decided to completely scrap that idea. I'm gonna still have a planned planner that's gonna have the catch-all, fitness, and wellness, but I'm gonna do a completely separate goals planner. That way I can kind of utilize filler paper more to jot down ideas, jot down progress. And then this will be a planner that I will probably use more heavily in the mornings and at night when I am starting my day and then reflecting back on my day. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, also in my previous planner lineup video, I said I was going to be using a dashboard layout for my planner, which I still am going to do. But I did switch from the actual planner. I have now decided to use this planner. This is the Tiny Florals dashboard planner. And the reason why I decided to use this one is because it is a lot more neutral than the original planner that I was gonna use, which was the Wild at Heart planner, which has kind of like a leopard print going down the spine. I may still use that interchangeably, I guess on those months that maybe I want to do more jungle themes, or what I have been doing for December, because I've been using that one as a catch-all for December, is I've just been putting washi tape down the spine. So we'll see how it goes. I might just mix those two up, but regardless, right now I am planning on using a dashboard layout. Now I've already pulled out all the guts of all the things that I'm going to be adding to this planner, just so that way I can save y'all from hearing me rip them off the rings. Oh, the cover. This cover was part of the mystery bag that Happy Planner had back in October or early November. I can't remember exactly when, but I know that it's no longer available. I believe this is a pretty old planner cover, but I like the colors. It actually goes great with these gold metal rings. So I decided to go ahead and try that. We'll see how it, works. I mean, because they use the plastic here, it does take up space on the rings. So I might be changing that out to just a regular planner cover, and I also have the fancy black deluxe cover too that I could use. So first things first, here is the title page, so I'll add that in. I'm not going to be using a perpetual calendar because this is 2022. I might just cover this up with a plain piece of paper and either decorate it or not decorate it, write something. I'm not sure yet. Still have a little bit of time to figure that out. Now the next thing that I'm going to add is something that I wasn't sure whether or not this should go in my goals planner or in my kind of catch-all planner, but I think I'm going to keep it in my goals planner, and that is my one little word. Now this is the first time that I've actually done one little word. I've never done it before. However, it was kind of funny because I was looking back at, I did like 22 for 2022. And I had the word courage on there a lot. And I'm like, okay, so I need to make, which by the way, let me just go back. I kind of failed at a lot of, I don't like to use the word fail, but I was not successful in a lot of my 22 for 22 kind of bucket lists. I didn't really want to call them goals. They were more like bucket list type things. But I kept seeing the word courage, and I felt like that was a good word to have as my one little word for 2023. And this for me is going to be the courage to kind of get out of my comfort zone. And that is applicable to all areas of my life. I am someone that likes to be in her comfort zone at all times. It gives me anxiety to like even think about stepping out of that comfort zone. But I think in order to better my life, that is something that I need to do. So hopefully, as you'll see with my goals coming up, that my goals in combination with my word will hopefully help me display a little courage in getting out of that comfort zone. I did add stickers to make this page pretty because I do hope to come back to this a lot to remind me to kind of be courageous. What I did is these boxes are from the Princess Boxes sticker book from Happy Planner. It was so funny that I saw this after this sticker says be strong and have courage. I'm guessing you guys can see that. And that is actually also, it was in the 60-page Disney Princess sticker book. I'm not sure of the exact name, but it is on the Happy Planner website. And then these florals are from the Choose Happy book. So I just kind of pulled out a page and used them all. And I thought this was really pretty. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write in here like the 6 areas of my life that I kind of want to focus on courage. And they may not coincide with the areas of my life that I'm using for my goals. I need to think a little bit more about this because there are a lot of areas that need courage, but I kind of want to hone in on 6 specific areas. And then I created this 2-page spread, which are just going to be my quarterly check-ins for my one little word to see how I'm doing. And who knows, I may find the need to change up the word. So these are just like quarterly, just spots where I can just kind of jot down that information. And then I decided to have an end of the year reflection. So I have the 6 boxes to correspond with the 6 areas that I want to focus on. And then at the end of the year, I'll kind of write down like kind of what worked and what didn't work. Of course, there's not as much room, but I definitely want to keep it simple because we know how at the end of the year, we're so excited to start the new year that you almost forget to reflect on this past year, especially like in the planner world. We just want to hurry up and jump into our new planners. So that's why I went ahead and created this. So that way I would kind of have to do it. All right, so for my divider to my true goals section, I just use this like wet erase dashboard. I just like it because it's a full page. There aren't very many full page dashboards. A lot of them are half page or like the skinnies. So I'm using this. I don't use this as a wet erase board. So I'm just using that. And this brings us to my goal sheet. Now, I did not film a video doing these goals because it was a long process. I wanted to make sure I chose the right goals that were something that were still like within grasp that I could reach, but also things that I really need to work on. So this was a long process, so I did not film a video for this. But I initially had in my head, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do 6 categories. And then there's like the 6th category was extremely difficult. So I threw in home, and then it was like, oh wow, I do have a lot of home projects. So I did personal development, which is kind of like, I guess, probably should have added self-care, but it's like self-care type personal growth thing. So that's like where I wrote, like, I want to read at least 12 books. I would definitely want to learn Spanish. That's been a goal for years, and I start it and stop it. Like professional development and my 9 to 5. I'm the person in the office that does like the annual report each year. So I definitely want to like learn a new design software, maybe like Adobe InDesign or something like that. So that is a professional goal of mine. And then I wrote grow social media because you guys, I'm new to the whole social media thing. So I like to kind of work on growing that, which reminds me, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would really, really appreciate it. I'll help achieve this goal. And then I have financial goals, which is to kind of invest. And that is both generally, which is something that really scares me, as well as do a Roth IRA. I currently do have a retirement plan with the company I work for. That's kind of, it's like a government. So it's your general one, but there's not a lot of return on that. So I think I'm going to start doing the Roth IRA. It's something that I've been wanting to do for years, but I think this is the year I'm going to do it. Not sure if I'm going to jump in with 2 feet and max it out yet. We'll have to see. And then my vehicle is like 7.5 years old. So I know eventually I'm going to have to, think about the new new vehicle as I hit like the 10-year mark, 12-year mark. So I'm going to start putting money aside specifically for when that time comes, because that's a big purchase. And then social, my main goal and kind of what bounces off is I need to start saying yes. Like when people ask you to do something, I just need to say yes. I need to not say no, because once you start saying no, you don't get asked anymore. So my other ones kind of bounce off that, which is like coordinate monthly meetups with friends and like go out to socialize at least a few times a month. My wellness, I'm not going to get into here because I hope to maybe do a separate video of my fitness planner setup, and I'll get into that a little bit more because I'm going to do separate goals for that. And then home, I just have like some home repair projects that I have coming up. And then similar to the one little word, actually I had created this first and that gave me the idea for doing this for the one little word. I have the quarterly check-ins, and then I have these little boxes because my thought process is that I would kind of write things that really stand out, and those like what worked really well to kind of be encouraging. So this is that, and I think, I'm not sure where some of these boxes came from. I think some of these might have came from the Encourager book, but I drew these boxes, but I'm not 100% sure. And then in the back, again, it's similar to the one little word. This is my end of the year reflections, and then I have like the 6 boxes, and these are actually bigger boxes because I'm gonna have a lot more reflection. So as one of my goals was to read, I have created a reading log. And these stickers are in the digital detox book, so that's what kind of gave me this idea. And this actually came from the Sugary Gal shop. There's a book for that. I think it was in collaboration with Paper House. I think Paper House put it out. I thought it was so cute. So I created this spread. It actually has a little bit more than 12 books, but I figured maybe I'll read more than 12. But like I said, I'm not an avid reader, so I figured 12 is maybe an attainable goal for me. I typically only read when I'm on vacation, which has not been very much the past few years. So I really need to kind of kickstart that, maybe less screen time, more book time. So that's kind of it for that section. So now I'm going to add a divider. I actually just got these dividers from Happy Planner's last sale. I don't know the name of it, but it was this one. It's a blue one, which you'll see in a bit, and then a hot pink one. And then they actually came with stickers. They were kind of random stickers, but I thought get it done. I mean, I obviously didn't need goals because I have that here. So I just like, get it done. That's like the planner section. That works for me, especially because I'm not really gonna have but so many sections. So now I'm just gonna pop in my actual dashboard. Here's January. And then I will say for February, I decided to actually change out the cover. I got this planner not that long ago as well. I'm not sure the name of it, but it's the vertical hourly. But the dividers are very like goal focused and like plan your work and work your plan, make smart goals, stuff like that. So I didn't do it for January, but I think I might pull the dividers. So like this sheet, they match. So you can't even tell. I mean, they both have the lines. They match identical to the tiny florals that I'm using. So I think I might use these dividers because the tiny florals dividers are gorgeous and you can use that for any planner. So I may go ahead and use this for my goals, minus for January. Now I may try to sneak in a 3rd month. We shall see, because I would really like to do this like in a quarterly type setup. The other thing that I think I want to do, I'm still working on how I'm going to utilize this. I'm doing a test run in December to try to figure out how I'm going to do this. I think in this focus on section, which of course, like, you know, I typically erase all these, but I think I'm gonna keep the focus on. And I don't know if I'm gonna do how many goals I'm going to focus on. Like I'm gonna obviously try to work on them all each week, but I'm not sure how many I'm gonna really like, if I'm gonna just pick one that it's like, okay, this week I need to make it a point to start doing this or do this more or something like that. Gotta figure out what is kind of what I can do, what I have the capacity to do. So I will definitely put that here. But what I'm also thinking is I have a whole bunch of this kind of half sheet filler paper that I bought months ago. And it's perfect for my goal planner because it has weekly goal number 1, weekly goal number 2, and weekly goal number 3. And it has steps to make it happen. So the one thing that I do know I'm going to do is put this in each week. So like, even though I have a main focus, maybe I'll break this main focus into 3 separate ones to help, you know, make it a little bit digestible. Like I said, I'm still kind of working that out. I have a few more weeks to iron that out. Because I have so much space, of course, I do like to decorate, so some of this will be due to decoration. I might merge some of my social media stuff into this planner. I don't do as much on social media. Like, I currently only put out about 2 to 3 videos a week. So it's not going to be, like, I don't need a whole social media planner for that. So I might just kind of use some of these boxes for that. Or maybe I don't know. Like I said, I'm still working on that stuff. So I'll just do this for January. I won't do it for February yet. I'll do that off camera. See, I think this is more geared toward fitness. I'm obviously not going to be adding progress pictures. What I might do is just kind of reflect on kind of like what's been working, what hasn't been working type stuff. We shall see. I feel like even though I'm doing a test run in December, I'll likely be still testing out what I want to do come January. Okay, so that is it for adding my actual planner. So the next thing I may do, let's see if I have another, I thought I had another divider laying around. I should have. Yes, nope, that's not it. I have a divider somewhere that I have seemed to misplace somewhere on my desk. So I'm going to use like a regular divider. Basically, I have a lot of journals. So I'll just throw in a regular divider here and then just throw in some filler paper. I like to have filler paper kind of around in case I need it to jot down ideas. And then I have this project goals sheets, which are great for my goal planner. All right, so now let's put in our next section. The next section, now this is one of the other dividers I had gotten with that little pack. It's my reflection section. So I guess even though I said I'm doing a separate goals planner, I am sort of franken planning, although I guess not really because it's still part of goals. I have bought a lot of guided journals over the years. Like for instance, this one is a wellness guided journal. I've actually put some other guided journals and paper in here. I believe I bought this like last January. I never used it. I just got this one, which is Inspiration. It's the Disney Princess Pocahontas guided journal, but it has a lot of different princesses in here. It's all of them in here. So I have that one. And then I don't have this one with me, but this is the cover. It's actually the cover I'm using for my catch-all and fitness one, but I have this one as well. Because they all have different prompts, I wanted to add guided journals to my goals planner because I feel like some of the prompts and just writing in a journal might prompt something in my goals or vice versa. So I kind of feel like they go hand in hand. So I've just pulled like a sheet or two from various ones. Like this is a Disney one. Like choose a word to focus on this week. I chose one to focus on for the year. So I just pulled like a week or two worth from several different guided journals. This is another, as you can tell, I really do like Disney stuff. So here is the Disney one. I believe this one came from that one. So like list out 3 things that make you feel comforted, inspired, and happy. Might need to pull some extras from that one. And then this came from that blue cover Disney Princess one. And I kind of picked dividers that would all be at different levels. That way when you see them, you can kind of see them. Because like I said, they're all similar, but they all have different prompts. Actually, this one is very similar to this one. They do have different words, but they're very, very similar. And then the last one is that one with the Pocahontas on the cover. And it is this one, like what challenges lie ahead that you can face this week. So I just think these are just good things for prompts. And like I said, one of my goals is to actually write in my journal. And then the next thing that I'll do is just add another basic divider. Again, I think this came from a journal. And then I'll add my folder because I throw in sticker sheets. And this is the sticker sheet that came with the dividers. Like I've already used a couple, but I just thought they were cute. So there you have it. That is my 2023 my goals planner. Let's see. I think that works. I think I can actually add a third month. I can either add the third month or add more journaling pages. Might see how it goes. Like I said, with my journaling, I don't know if I'm going to fill out one sheet a night or fill out like maybe one day I'll do one day here and then another day until I fill it up. Not sure, but basically what I plan to do is see how I'm feeling that day to figure out which ones I want to write in. So we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. And as I mentioned earlier, I would really appreciate if you guys would subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, especially because I'm newer to the whole YouTube thing. I do plan to have, like I said, about 2 to 3 videos a week. So I hope you guys come back because I love having you. And feel free to add any comments. Let me know what you guys are doing. What type of planners you have for 2023. If you guys are going to do any like goals planners or any type of unique planner setups other than the kind of basic catch-alls and things like that. Because it's really interesting to hear the different type of things that people track in their planners. That kind of gives everybody ideas about, wow, I should be tracking that too. So guys, until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.